Hey there, it's Diane Banks, voice actress and radio personality in Chicago. Please subscribe, click that little red button. Thanks for that. And then let's talk about your comments before we get to today's topic. You guys left some great ones about Mickey and Minnie's Major Makeover that I did this video here. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to watch it, this is what it looks like. So your comments, TC Gamer Boy 2002 says, I can easily get used to this. Compared to the last design, this one's more closer to their actual designs. Besides, the change is pretty mild, to me anyways. And it's interesting that you guys either love it or hate it, it seems like. No in between. Jamie Graffita says, I'm not having Shanghai, Mickey, or Minnie in Disneyland Paris or Disney World. This is a stupid change. Come on, Disney. Shanghai Disney changing all the Disney parks. Really doesn't like it. Then we're going to go on to Sean Santoya says, here's the fundamental problem. The current Mickey and Minnie faces have been around since the 80s. So for 30-something years, everyone around 40 years and younger has grown up with these face molds. You love them because you don't know any different. And then he goes on from there. It's a really good comment. So if you want to check that out when you're watching the video, check out the comments section and see what everybody else thought. Bishop Tube says, they didn't change the outfits. They're just a little different. I think Disney World already had them. And then K-Dub says, this is a good one. It seems the new Mickey's Friendship Fair show at Disney World has Mickey and Minnie with the new faces. I think it looks good. Thanks for that tip. Since you put that on there, I did take a look, and sure enough, they did bring them to the States. A lot of us were wondering, are they actually going to bring the faces to the States? So here's your update. They're not in Shanghai alone anymore. They're here now. Not throughout the park yet, but they are in this new show, the Friendship Fair. But I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Her face looks like it's squashed or something. Even Donald and Daisy look a little different. I don't know. I think it may be like what one of your other comments said about just not getting used to the changes because we've grown up with it. So anyway, this is from the New York Post. Here's another update. Disney's quietly removing any gator references from the park. This came from the New York Post. And I don't know if you heard or not, it was a pretty big story. A little boy sadly was killed by an alligator. Actually, his father said there were 2 gators involved, as if it wasn't bad enough. So Disney has taken the following actions at the Magic Kingdom Park in Florida. Louis the trumpet-playing gator from Princess and the Frog, no longer part of the Friendship Fair Castle show, that show we just talked about with Mickey and Minnie. And that, let's see, sorry, I got a photo here somewhere. Well, this is the one in the park. But let me grab the right photo here. Yeah, this is, let's see if it's this one. This one here. I'm sorry. This is from the Friendship Fair. Well, that's him actually from the movie. And then that's what he looked like if you saw Princess and the Frog. And then in the Friendship Fair, he looks like this, similar to this. This is him in Paris, so that's similar to what he looked like in the show, and now he got the X. So whoever the actor is out of a job, at least for now. And then they also, TikTok the croc who chases the bad guy Captain Hook and Peter Pan, yanked from the Festival Fantasy Parade at Magic Kingdom. That's the one I just pulled up here a second ago, thanks to Lion King's rules for this one. So he's out of the show now. I don't know if it's permanent, but for now. And then the Jungle Cruise boat ride no longer includes the one-liner from the captain telling parents, watch your children or the crocodiles will. That's from the Hollywood Reporter. And then also here, interesting, the Kilimanjaro Safari also removed references to the predators. Staff no longer claims that the tour bridge could dump them into the crocodile pit below. That came from the Daily Mail. I would love to know your thoughts before we go on here to the other quick update. In the comments, do you think that this was the right thing to do? Do you think it's overdoing it, or do you think it's the right thing to do under the circumstances? This is the other one. Now this one, I think they've left this. If you know one way or the other, let me know. But he's part of the Flower and Garden show, this croc. So any croc or alligator references that we talked about, but this one, I think they left him still in the show, or you know what I mean, at Epcot. But let's go back here to the other little bit of news. I just want to include this because I saw this week and thought it was kind of interesting. In terms of the cheapest Disney park, another news update, this was from Good Housekeeping. They're saying Disneyland Paris is the cheapest park to visit. Walt Disney World Orlando clocks in at $382. This is for the family of 4 for cost of admission. Disney Anaheim next in California. Hong Kong Disney at $260. Tokyo, Shanghai, and Paris. Now, the point is, though, yeah, it's cheap to get tickets to Disneyland Paris, but if you live in the States and you have to fly your family of four to Paris, it's not that cheap, is it? But I just thought that was kind of interesting. And then this other quickie, too, before we wrap up. I don't know who put this out, so I can't give them photo credit, but who has the biggest castle? California has the smallest one along with Hong Kong at 77 feet. Disneyland Paris clocks in at 167, just a tad taller. Tokyo Disney, Walt Disney World, 189 feet, so it's almost the tallest, but the biggest castle of them all, ta-da, the new Shanghai Disney Castle, 197 feet. So that's just some news updates I wanted to do a quickie for you with today. And thanks again for all those great comments about Mickey and Minnie's Makeover. But let me know in the comments, too, what you think about this alligator thing going on. Do you think it was right to remove them from the parks? So keep the comments coming. Please subscribe. Take care. We'll talk soon.